Oh, I had to make this video quick because it's something nagging, bothering me. You know, there's more to life than money and materialistic things. And, everybody wants their kids to be with somebody. Growing up, you hear how parents telling the kids all the time, oh, my daughter's going to marry a doctor. My son is going to marry. Look, why? Because they have money. Does that make them a good person? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. And when people grow up in a household where they're they have those type of things, and their parents like those type of things, that's how they're going to be molded. So when they get older, they're going to naturally want to go after somebody that has money, has assets. They're used to a certain lifestyle, and that's all they see when they get older. And it's a shame because I've heard parents tell their children, that, somebody's not good enough for them because they don't have tons of money. And, it's funny, is like, so if the person has money, that's what's gonna, they're gonna be good to your child. It's not the opposite. It's not the opposite. No, what the person has to offer your child is is to treat them with respect, to make them happy, to watch out for them, to have their back, to protect them. So what if the person does it? Does the person need to have all materialistic things to do that? No, absolutely not. And I see more marriages and relationships break up because of that. And then it's so sad to me. When I see it more. When a person's wired like that, they're never going to change. They're never going to change. People that don't have those type of things are going to be beneath them. And they're going to treat people that like they're beneath them. And that person is going to be trash to them, really. Because that person wants the biggest of everything. Well, guess what? You know what ends up happening? Karma. You end up with nothing. You know what you end up like? You end up like the person that you treated like shit. You end up like that. You end up with not a lot of money. You end up struggling. And I hate to say that, but that's what happens. It's a wheel of fortune. And justice always prevails. It always does. Some people, they never ever think about others' feelings. They don't care because their intentions are to get what they want, and then they're out, and that's it. They could care less. You could bend over backwards. You could give them whatever they want, and I'm not. You could spend your last dollar on them just to buy them something, and it doesn't matter. Their perception of you is never going to change. They're going to look at you in a way that's going to be degrading, and they're going to hurt you, and that's it. And then they're gone. Some people don't see it because they're blinded. They're blinded by love, and they want to believe the person is good, but they're not. They're not good people. And you realize that. It's when you can realize that, and you can say, you know what, I learned a big lesson here, and I wish that person the best. You know what? Even though this happened, I hope to God that things go good for them, and I hope that I hope that they never have to go through pain and heartache and loss, and you hope that they never have to feel that way, because you felt that way, and it's a horrible place to be in. It really is. And those type of people will never see you for you. They will never see it. And no matter how many times you try to show them, they won't see it. They're only going to see you as nothing, as a throwaway, I call it. Because that's it, you're a throwaway. That's all you are. And I hate to say that because I've had to, I know how this works. Trust me. And it's just you realize so many things sometimes, and I, don't have any regrets because it's a lesson and learn from it. And it's just a shame. And I had to make this video because every time I think of something, I'm like, oh yeah, that's it. But like I said, just please, guys. And this is for females and males. Don't give your body away to somebody just because if that's the only attention you can get from them, you're willing to lose your dignity over it. Don't do it, okay? Don't settle for just what they want and their needs. Don't let it be a one-way street. Don't let it be just on their terms and that's it. Please don't do that to yourself. Have more confidence and self-respect and set boundaries and tell that person right off the bat, no, this is not how it's going to be. I'm not going to let you use me. No, I'm not just a piece of ass that you can call whenever you want, or, I'm not somebody that, that you won't take out anywhere. I'm good. If I'm good enough to lay in bed with you and take my fucking clothes off, excuse my language, and, I'm good enough for that. But if I'm not good enough to actually take out and spend time with in the light, then, you're not, I'm not, I'm done. I'm done. That's it. You're not getting anything from me anymore. You're not ever going to touch me again. And go find somebody else to shit all over. Because if that's how your whatever it's called is, and if that's how it's going, you have to watch out for those signs, guys. Please. If somebody's only, and this will be a regimen, if they only will hang out with you at specific times, they never sway from that. Because they're only there for one reason and one reason only. They will never bring you around their friends and family. Oh no. They might bring you out a couple of times, but that's not going to last. That's only to manipulate you, to pull you in. And like I said, they're only going to come over at certain times. It's going to be on their terms. You ask them to hang out. It's always going to be no. It's only when they have time. And then what they'll do is, if you're hanging out with this person and, you have sex with them and then the conversation ends, there's no conversation after, there's no nothing after, they're using you, okay? Number one, they are freaking using you. Get rid of them. Because a person that really loves you and cares about you is not going to just only spend from, let's say, they got a time. They're only 7 to 9, and that's it. They're not going to just have sex with you, and that's it. No. They really love you. They're going to come over at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. They're going to have sex with you at 4. Then they're going to have sex with you again at 9. And that's another thing. Oh, that's another thing. Somebody that is in love with you, you are going to have relations all the time, anytime. It's going to be sporadic. It's not going to be planned timing. No. And it's going to be beautiful. That's love. And it's not. When somebody only hits it and quits it, they're using you because they got what they wanted. They don't want nothing more to do with you, and that's it. They don't care about. They don't want conversation with you. They don't want to get to know you. They don't want to go eat dinner with you. They want to get off, and that's it. That's exactly. Trust me, guys. It takes quite a while to see that, and when you do, it's like, oh yeah, that's why. Yep, that's why. It's too bad. It really is, because you know what? One day it's going to happen to them. One day they are going to wish to God that they didn't treat you the way they did. You know, it's funny because the one person in the world that probably loves them, I mean really loves them, they treated like they were nothing. And you know what? That person probably was a lot better than you think. And it's a shame. It's a shame. The things that we do for love. Anyway, yeah, so that's my thoughts. And remember, guys, to love each other and be good to each other. Please be good to each other. Don't shit on people. Please don't do that. Because I'm telling you right now, trust me, you're going to feel it one day. You are. You're going to get it back. And I feel bad for some people. I really do. And anyway, have a good night, guys. Thanks.